Now look, the age-old question: is Top 5 really Toronto's biggest demon? Let's see. Trap Lord Ross made a video on it, so I'm gonna watch this. Honestly, I'll say as of right now,
Top 5.
The biggest, I would say, like, I guess, yeah, like, you could say him, but yeah.
Had been looking for trouble all 2020, being seen on social media pulling up to the basketball court on the op block of full staff, dissing dead ops constantly in songs and on social media, and even putting time limit bounties on ops chains, telling DJ Snoopy on live in front of the whole world to see that he would snatch his chain in 7 days.
Snoopy, my nigga, your chain could have came off you. Okay, random, everybody watching this. Do you want me to take your chain? I'll give us 7 days to take your chain. I promise you your chain.
You want a cookie?
7 days.
Do it.
Do you want to do this? 7 days. Count everybody watching this. 7 days, Snoopy's not gonna have his chain. If you agree with me right now.
Do you think we can't do it? You want my chain?
You think we can't do it?
Do you want to wear my chain?
7 day challenge. Snoopy.
Do you want to wear my
I know what's fucked about this? The man got crushed after they jammed his shit, and the man came back on live and said, "I have the man's chain." It's fucked up. And he came back, his face was fucked up. I said, "He didn't take shit."
Mother's life, I will shit on your chain. I'll put on my chain.
Why do you want to sit on? Girl, I know if you sit on things.
I will shit on his chain.
Girl, I know if you sit on things, my.
Okay, but agree with me. Do you think I can't take your chain?
Listen, what's this gonna do? What you?
Don't say what's this. Do you think I can't take your chain?
You're not gonna take my chain. I'm gonna take it off my neck and give it to you, and then you gotta make.
Snoopy, stop switching it up. Do you think I can't take your chain?
Go answer. You can't
answer my question.
You Top 5 can't take my chain.
A 7 day challenge. You want the 7 day challenge?
It's a 7 day
challenge.
You
sure you can't do GGG? It's the 23rd right now. Everybody remember what I told you. Snoopy's chain's gonna go missing just now.
Something told me not to wear my chain to the mall today. Luckily I didn't. Someone went and got my pendant, man. They got my brother's pendant.
Yes, Top 5 really did take that chain, as well as Snoopy's Gucci hat, which he tossed onto the highway. That's the kind of timing Top 5 was on. All the while, shootings are going on in the streets, including one where 27 shots were fired, hitting 2 people.
Toronto police say nearly 30 shell casings were found at the scene when they arrived. 2 men were located with gunshot wounds, one in critical condition and the other with leg injuries.
Now, this incident was apparently the shooting of fellow promising Toronto rapper Doovie. He's well known for dissing Houdini in songs, with this shooting coming strangely the same day that he released his banger.
That track is tough. Nightmares? Doovie. That track is tough.
The song Nightmares. Doovie fortunately survived this incident. However, sadly, around a month later, NHS JJ would be murdered. Both Doovie and JJ were from Southside Jane and had been going back and forth with rappers from North Jane and Jungle for quite some time. And following these tragic shootings, Top 5 would glow.
Bro, this guy knows a little too much though. Like, whoever watches his videos, you guys like, bro, he knows a little too much. I don't know what he really likes street stuff. You could tell he genuinely like this is niggatry. This is what is it called? Nigga moments from Boondocks. If you watch that, that's all this shit is. All of these are just nigga moments. A bunch of crash out. Nah, fuck my life. I want to go to jail 30 years. Like, that's all this shit is. This shit's not cool, by the way, guys. It looks cool. It sounds cool. I don't lie. I listen to everything too. But you don't want to go to jail though.
Bringing up these incident on a live stream with DJ Academics, saying some wild shit.
JJ just got packed.
They said ask Top 5 if Doovie the hottest in the city. Who's Doovie?
He just got shot like last month.
That's what I was gonna ask. Yo, Top 5. You don't have to answer it, but the thing that happened with Doovie, was it you, yes or no?
No, stop.
Yes, DJ Academics' Toronto street streams are so wild, he's got to step in to make sure nobody cops to any crimes. And that would be pretty hard considering the fact that Top 5 would regularly jump on stream with Academics to lay out all of the street goings on that had been happening in Toronto.
Let me tell you what happened in Toronto. Bugs, you know Bugs, right?
Yeah.
He got a Legos.
Oh,
Crying. There's a next rapper named Snoopy. You could go on YouTube. I took his chain in the mall.
You took his chain?
And I told him I'm going to take it in 14 days online. And I got it on the 9th day. There's like 7 artists in Toronto that all got shot. And like all got Legos. You know what I mean?
Yo, you terrorizing the city.
I'm a fucking demon.
Academics even went as far as to get Top 5 and Doovie on the same stream, and the resulting argument between these two dissing each other's dead homies was chilling.
You're a snitch, kid.
You got a Legos, fam.
You're a snitch. Your bro died off of a Legos. What the fuck?
JJ just got packed.
Doovie,
I'm your snitch.
JJ!
Yo, Doovie, I thought...
Now, all of this beef going on Academics' streams was a big deal. Academics has pretty much the most influential rap platform in America, held the entire world even. And let's not forget the fact that Academics pretty much came up off of reporting Chicago drill street goings on, and for the first time, he was showing the world that the streets of Toronto were dangerous and filled with demons too. And these streams with the likes of Top 5, Chromaz, Presser, and other Toronto rap legends did a lot to put faces from Toronto on the map in the USA. However, you can kind of tell from the way that Top 5 got on these streams and would talk about crime so casually that he was perhaps beginning to take that demon shit a little too far. On January the 14th, 2021, he dropped his track 2 Cases, a tribute to his GG bro Flipper, who is still incarcerated on those 2 murder cases, with Top 5 dropping some demonic lyrics, dissing dead ops like Slugger and Clutch. But only 2 weeks after the song 2 Cases dropped, Top 5 would end up catching a case of his own. On the evening of January the 31st, 2021, emergency services were called to James Street and Falstaff Avenue after reports of automatic gunfire. And when cops arrived, they found a man inside of a vehicle suffering gunshot wounds, who was subsequently pronounced dead at the scene.
They found this victim at the scene, suffering multiple gunshot wounds in life-threatening.
Oh shoot, I know exactly where that is. So West, I was there the other day. Yeah, it's kind of trenchy over there though.
In condition, but that victim was pronounced dead here at the scene.
The victim was named as 20-year-old student Hashim Omar Hashi, with the cops claiming that he was just an innocent accounting student with no affiliation to gangs, just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But here's where things get weird. Just a week after that killing, Top 5 out of nowhere posts a news report to his Instagram where he appears to defend his violent lyrics, essentially saying that he only raps about violence for money and that he's not really like that, with the full segment emerging on global news.
Top 5 is part of a thriving Toronto hip-hop scene. It's internationally recognized thanks to artists like Drake, Tory Lanez, and The Weeknd. But this rapper says there's also a stigma related to crime and violence.
To be honest, people see shootings here and they're scared.
He says artists here have become polarizing figures, including himself. Millions of YouTube views, tens of thousands of Instagram followers, but like many Top 5 also has his critics. Community members saying his music sends a violent message. He says that's what sells, but it's up to all of them to change that messaging.
Rap less about the violence, because you don't want to eager somebody else to go do some retaliate, like rapping less about violence. And we're getting to that, you know what I mean? We're getting into the industry. We're out here, we're trying to make the right records.
Top 5 there, acting very different to how he does on Academics' streams, when he's talking about bodies on
niggas on the news. What?
Bodies that his team beats. And a week later, it became
obviously he's on the news gonna talk different. The fuck?
very clear why Top 5 might have wanted to scrub up his...
You have to gentrify how you speak and shit. You're on the news, buddy. You want him to talk the same as an academic stream? I don't get that. I don't know if that's what you meant.
In the media a little bit, as he's arrested for being an accessory to the murder that had happened 2 weeks before. But in a surprising turn of events, he's arrested for being an accessory to the murder that had happened 2 weeks before. But in a surprising turn of events, they didn't have enough evidence to hold him. And Top 5 was released from custody, later posting a hilarious clip where he claimed to have given his lawyer a GGG train and saying that he's 234K in front of him.
I got my lawyer with me. All out of those. 234K. Cheers!
Always for years. Look at this. Look at that.
I'll tell you what, Top 5 is really going to put his lawyer's kids through college at this rate. Because around 3 months after being released on accessory charges, the police revealed that those charges had been upgraded to full-blown murder in the first degree. With the police naturally being unable to locate Top 5 and warning the public that he is still at large, violent, and dangerous. So Top 5 is literally on the run for murder at this point. And you'd think that he would, you know, lay low, keep a low profile, but no. Top 5 continued to post on his IG story, essentially taunting the cops who were desperate to find him and couldn't, going on to post up stories that reference his February Global News segment, saying that his violent lyrics are all cap and he's just trying to sell music for money, as well as him referencing his top lawyer, saying the cops upgraded his charges to murder with no new evidence.
What did they say? You cops be desperate as fuck. LOL. I remember I first hired Kim Schofield. Y'all kept calling her all week asking why you represented this kid. Then brought a fake look-alike of me to my bail hearing. Then cried when I got bail. Now you guys upgrade my charge with no new evidence. Seems like I'm getting played.
Top 5 also went live around the same time on Instagram, dissing Clutch.
Clutch! Clutch! R.I.P. to all the fallen fucking soldiers. You guys miss me, eh? Well, I miss my nigga Clutch. Who's gonna snitch on Top 5? That's a good question. Who's gonna snitch on me? Clutch's mom!
Top 5 went live again on the 22nd, defending himself, saying he didn't do shit. All the while, people are piling in the comments saying Toronto police are punching the air right now.
Oh my god, run away, Top 5, run.
Run, baby, run. Run.
They can't catch you.
Like, I ain't do shit. Everybody know I ain't do shit, but it's 1:44, but I'm still smoking Clutch.
And at a certain point, the mere fact that Top 5 was on the run for murder and still posting to his social media becomes breaking news in and of itself.
Artist has been connecting with fans on...
See, and this is where American people don't take serious. That everywhere around the world, everywhere around the world has bad areas. And a lot of people, like, they probably think, oh, Canada, that shit is sweet. Like, Toronto, ooh, that's sweet. But you can't really, bro, there's a lot of, do your research, man. A lot of people just go in there thinking that, and then, like, see, I would never just go to the UK and then just think everything's just going to be easy. It's sweet. I'm good. I have money, and I just walk there. Like, you have to, you know, everywhere there's places that are bad, bro. So... damn.
Social media. There's just one problem. He's also on the run, wanted for murder.
That appears to be Top 5, speaking out on a live streaming Instagram video.
There's no way they posted it saying, like, isn't Top 5 on the run for a body? Fugitive Toronto rapper goes live on Instagram. Toronto News is posting it. Like, why out of every quote they put this quote?
Over the weekend. His viewers tell him he's a fugitive. One asking, isn't Top 5 on the run for a body? The rapper seems to talk back.
The only run I know is the treadmill.
Now, I know what question you're thinking, people. Surely Top 5 doesn't still go live with DJ Academics whilst he's on the run for murder, right? Oh, he does. Top 5 still turned up to DJ Academics' live Twitch streams whilst on the run for murder, with Academics seemingly unaware of the magnitude of Top 5's situation, or the likelihood that the feds will be watching and lurking, looking for clues on the whereabouts of Toronto's top demon.
I thought it was just a song, but I heard they just caught you for 2 cases. And he said, bro, I'm gonna beat that. Easy.
They try to frame me for some shit, nigga.
Are they trying to frame? Oh, no. Oh, man. He on the run. From what? Ain't no running going on. What y'all talking about? Yeah, right. I do need to get a little running. I'm gonna get a little run going on. Ain't nothing wrong with a little running.
At this point, Top 5 was basically on a combined press run and on the run for murder, making headlines again when he went live the following month, this time seeking a sit-down with then Mayor of Toronto, John Tory, saying that he wants to speak to the mayor personally before he speaks to the cops.
I'm telling them, if they want to meet me, tell John Tory reach out. If John Tory reaches out, I'm linking up with Eddie. Yo, you guys want to link up? Call John Tory and tell him I want to have a fucking sit-down for fucking 30 minutes. I want to spit my facts, and he spits his facts. I run Toronto. Goof.
In response to Top 5's offer of a sit-down, Toronto Mayor John Tory released a simple statement saying, I know the devastation and trauma that murders in our city have caused families and neighborhoods, and it's very troubling to know that somebody charged with murder has so far not made himself available to the authorities. But Top 5 didn't let what the mayor had to say or that body hanging over his head stop him from pushing his career forward either, and in August 2021, he would go live once again at a recording studio to assure fans that he's still got time to work on that album whilst he's on the run for a murder.
Okay, we're at 1,000 already. Yo, listen, I want this to make the news tomorrow. Fucking. You guys want to know where I am? All you blogs, look, Toronto's fucking mine. I'm in the studio working on this fucking album. I caught that nigga slipping, shot him in the back, and when I'm in the staff, I'm off that clutch pack. And when I'm in the E, I'm off that sluggy. Fuck sluggy, fuck clutch. Nothing to snitch about, and I'll never ever be a snitch. I'm not part of no crimes, nothing. I'm not with the shits. Everything you guys see is cap. The only thing real is Clutch dead.
And of course, Top 5 goes on to taunt his newest top op once again, Mayor John Tory.
Fucking. Hey, where the fuck's John Tory? And I still want to have my fucking dinner with you, little. Like, the fuck, you thinking me I'm a joke? Toronto's fucking mine. Hennessy. John Tory. Henny and pussy. when you're around me.
Naturally, all of this brazen behaviour and mayor calling out had Top 5 quite literally going top 5 on Toronto's most wanted list. But it would turn out that Top 5 wasn't just going on the run and going live all of these times just for a laugh. Oh no, all of this sus activity on the internet was actually genuinely part of his promotional plan to push a new song that he released whilst on the run for murder, Movie, featuring YG and Pressa's older brother Boondog, who did 10 years for that YBK conspiracy charge at the start of this story, getting out at the end of 2020, flying straight out to Dubai for a celebratory vacation, and beginning to drop songs under the name Boondog, with tracks like Brick for the Low and True Story both going very hard. But it was Boondog's appearance on Movie with YG and Top 5 that caught the attention.
I forgot Boondog spent 10 years in penitentiary. That's fucked. You know how long that is? 10 years. Holy shit. 10 years ago, I was 14? So like that. 14, 15.
Of the drill community once again. On the track, Boondog says that he's smoking Sizzlack, as well as saying they're gonna murk Doovie and send him to JJ. And of course, Top 5 was all over the song, saying that he smokes Clutch and Slugger. And ladies and gentlemen, I know that you're waiting for the part of the story where I say that Top 5 was captured in a daring dawn raid of some little Toronto suburb that you've never heard of, but that's not the case. This is where the story ends, and Top 5 is still on the run for murder right now. And he's still going live with DJ Academics, talking crud on the ops, and pretending he's not out here, literally on the run for murder.
Are you wanted by anybody or you're good? You straight or you good?
I'm straight.
You are straight.
And of course, everyone's still in the comments saying the feds are watching. Well, clearly, they're not watching hard enough.
Hey man, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. On the road to 300 subs. I might post some games, like play some games and shit like that. But anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Scat it, man.